So now I want to talk a little bit about this business of like little details of, do we really need this variable or not? So for example, in a situation like this, we can say, well, do we really need kappa or not in this particular model structure, which is our match model? So what if we wanted to say, oh, let's hide kappa here, and now we're just going to talk about x, s, and theta. What would that look like? The first point that I want to make is that if we were really trying to do this right without kappa, the model structure that we'd have to have would look like this. In other words, s would have to have an edge being dependent upon not just theta, but also x. Why? Because x and s are not conditionally independent given theta, because they're connected through this kappa. So there's an effect here that's connecting them. So if you're in this situation, for example, and in x you see what looks like an observation of the genetic mutation marker, then suddenly that's going to really boost the chance that you're going to see it again in S, right? Because under this model, they're both coming from a variable here that really can only have a few possible values. So if you're seeing the marker here, the probability that you see it here goes way, way up, right? So they're not conditionally independent. If we tried to just draw it as theta goes to x, theta goes to s, we'd lose that effect, right? And it wouldn't be an accurate representation of this actual model. So to make a long story short, I guess one way to say it is that even if you try to get rid of kappa, you haven't really gotten rid of it, right? Because the effect has to be buried in here in this kind of really funny way. So to make a long story short, you just can't get rid of kappa. As long as you're getting the equations right for what the likelihoods are, in effect, kappa is hiding in there, so you might as well make it explicit. Keeps everything simple and clear, okay? So that's the first comment. When we try to think about getting rid of variables, this is actually something you can't get rid of it, okay?